Hello everyone, my name is Tara Shah and welcome to my personal narrative video. So let me get started. My parents are from India, specifically North India, and even more specifically Gujarat. They moved here around 20 years ago, and I was born and raised in New Jersey. So that's always been home for me. And I live with my mother, my father, my sister, and both of my grandmothers. So as a young child, my parents and my grandparents always instilled Indian values and culture in me. They taught me how to read, write, and speak Gujarati, and along with that, I was raised a Hindu, and I continue to practice this religion. So being a Hindu and being part of a Hindu organization named BAPS has truly shaped me into the person I am today, because ever since I was young, I engrossed myself in this religion, and I've learned so much from it. As a lot of you guys know, and you can see right now, I'm wearing a chanlo on my forehead, and it's a symbol of ultimate surrenderance to God. And one of my significant events actually stems from this. So ever since I was a young girl, I always wore my chanlo, but it was never a problem until I got to middle school, because a group of kids actually came up to me and they looked at me and pointed and said, "Look, it's Bindi girl." And another one said, "Why do you have a bullet hole in your forehead? Like, did you get shot by a sniper?" And people ridiculed this symbol that I had valued all throughout my life. And even though I continued this practice throughout middle school, I began to lose my identity. I began to want to try to hide the symbol on my head. I even forced my parents to bring me to the hair salon so I can get bangs to cover them. Other times I would go to school and rub it off. And this continued over years until I saw people who showed their unique beliefs with pride, and I thought to myself, if they can, why couldn't I? So the following day, I showcased my chanlo to the school, and surprisingly, I didn't get ridiculed, and no one even said anything. 7 years have gone by, and I haven't felt embarrassed by applying my chanlo, because I became me again. I never had to hide my true identity, and I'm not hesitant to explain my culture. I became connected with my culture and became honest with myself. I know who I am, where I came from, and where I want to go. It's not really easy growing up different, but in our differences is what makes our lives even more interesting. And that was probably one of the most depressing moments in my life, but I continue to uphold the principles that my parents and my grandparents instilled on me. And that's one thing I like to see to be my family's strengths, to uphold our Hindu cultures despite being in such an influential Western country. And another one of our strengths would be sacrifice. We all sacrifice something to make each other happy, whether that be sacrificing the last slice of cake or sacrificing our time, money, and energy of our own. And I think we learned this from our guru, who has instilled into us our quote, "In the joy of others lies our own." And I can see that we all live by my guru, Pramukh Swami Maharaj, and Man Swami Maharaj's motto, and it's helped us so much throughout our lives. And in terms of health issues, there are no significant health issues that are hereditary, but both of my grandfathers actually passed away from lung cancer. And speaking about that, some traditional medicine that we do use is Indian traditional medicine called Ayurveda. We use a lot of plant-based treatments, such as using fennel seeds, turmeric, aloe, neem, and tulsi. And we also have a practice of fasting every 15 days, which has proven to cleanse the body, promote better health, and more health benefits. And we do accept Western medicine because we love the way that it's progressing and it's helped out so many people. So one time we did use Western medicine was when my grandfather actually had lung cancer and he was admitted into the hospital. And that reminds me of a quote that one of the doctors said, and he said, "Hopefully one day medical science will be able to do more for men like your grandfather." And I was only 10 years old when these words were engraved in my heart. And coming from an impoverished socioeconomic background, my family couldn't really afford better treatment. And over several weeks, I saw him witness his battle to his illness, and my desire stems from this, and I want to be able to learn more about the uncovered mysteries that medicine holds and use them to prolong the precious memories that families share. And I knew that the perfect way to do that was to apply to UMKC's 6-year medical program and go to medical school, and this is why I'm here today. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching.